Picture this. Your inbox is exploding. Your calendar is packed back to back. Someone needs an answer right now. Your temperature is rising and your brain feels like it's running 3 steps behind your body. On the outside, you're nodding, typing, solving, holding it all together. On the inside, you're thinking, if one more thing gets piled onto my plate, I am gonna snap. That tightness in your chest, the tension in your jaw, the feeling that you can't catch up, that's not weakness. That's not you not being able to handle the stress anymore. That's your menopausal nervous system trying to function inside a high pressure environment that hasn't changed to support you. Today on MenoSpark, we're talking about workplace pressure, why it feels heavier during menopause, how it affects your body and mind, and how to stay grounded in the fast paced, high demand environments without losing yourself in the process. I'd like to welcome you to MenoSpark, the podcast that helps women reignite their spark through perimenopause and beyond, focusing on holistic health and wellness. I'm your host, Allie Thies. I'm a board certified sexologist, menopause care provider, integrative wellness coach, certified in integrative functional nutrition, and your go to guide for navigating the wild, weird, and wonderful ride that is midlife. If you're new here, welcome. Be sure to hit that follow button so that you never miss an episode. And if you're returning, thank you for being a part of this amazing community. Well, this is it. This is Thanksgiving week. And for the first time, I'm putting some things on my Black Friday to Cyber Monday sale, which starts this Friday, Black Monday or Black Friday. I'm going to do the Unpause Menopause Wellness Audit, the Menopause Care Appointment, which is 30 minutes, you and I sitting down and chatting, and the Thrive 6-month menopause coaching program, all at 50% off. Yes, indeedy do. So, you'll be able to buy the Unpause and the Menopause Care Appointment directly from my website come Friday, the day after Thanksgiving, from Friday to Monday. If you would like to talk about the Thrive 6-month coaching program, send me an email to Allie at, nope, not that one. Info, there we go. Info at menopausewellness.co. All right. And you and I can chat about that 6-month menopause coaching program. Now, in November, this is our last week of November, with menopause in the workplace, support, advocacy, and real solutions. And for our last workplace chat here about menopause, we're doing workplace pressure, navigating high demand environments during menopause. So let's start with the truth most women don't hear enough. Your capacity hasn't disappeared. Your chemistry has changed. During menopause, your nervous system shifts in a very specific, biologically predictable ways. And when that newly sensitive nervous system gets dropped into a high pressure environment, it's like trying to run a marathon in shoes 2 sizes too small. You can still run, but the pain comes on quicker and the recovery takes longer. Here's why high demand workplaces hit harder now. Your stress thermostat is recalibrating. Yes, estrogen modulates cortisol. When estrogen dips, cortisol spikes faster and lingers longer. A minor deadline used to feel like a nudge. Now it feels like a tidal wave. We've got the noise of work gets louder. Ringing phones, constant Slack messages, meetings stacked without breaks. Your brain already stretched interprets every ping as a micro threat. You're not overreacting, you're reacting with a nervous system that's become more reactive. Multitasking becomes more mentally expensive. Your brain can still do it, but the cognitive load costs more energy. Each switch drains you faster than it did at 35. We have emotional reactivity increases. Without progesterone's calming effect, emotional responses feel sharper. Small frustrations hit deeper. Moments of conflict feel more personal. And you may find yourself snapping or tearing up before you even realize what's happening. The pressure feels physical, not just mental. Your jaw tightens, your chest gets heavy, your breath gets shallow, your muscles tense as if preparing for danger. This isn't just stress, it's a psychological pressure responding. Oops, nope. Okay, their brain. It's physiological pressure response amplified by hormonal change. There we go. Understanding this lets you stop blaming yourself. And guess what? You start supporting yourself. So let's be honest. Modern workplace culture caters to speed, performance, availability, and urgency, not humanity. Menopause intersects with this culture in very painful ways. The urgency culture. Everything needs to be done ASAP. Quick turnaround, immediate response. Your job becomes one long adrenaline drip, exactly what a menopausal nervous system cannot sustain. We've got proto- productivity worship. Workplaces reward people who skip lunch, push through migraines, and say yes, even when their bodies scream, stop. This is not resilience, it's depletion. There's a lack of menopause education. Managers know about maternity leave, mental health days, chronic illnesses, but menopause? Most have no idea what symptoms look like. Brain fog is mistaken for deorganization. Overwhelm is mistaken for weakness. Hot flashes are brushed off as personal. And we have invisible labor and workplace labor. Many women in menopause are also caring for aging parents, supporting adult children, maintaining households, handling emotional labor in their relationships. Then they're expected to walk into the office and pretend their body isn't going through one of the biggest biological transitions of their life. We got performance pressure. You may fear people thinking, well, she's slipping. She can't handle it. She's losing her edge. But here's the truth. You haven't lost your edge. You've lost the hormonal cushion that once softened the weight of constant pressure. Workplace culture needs to evolve to meet women where we are, not the other way around. My Thrive framework isn't about perfection at all. It's about regulation. It helps shift you from I'm about to break to I can navigate this moment. And here's how to apply it on high pressure days. T. Tune in before the pressure hits maximum. Most women wait until they're drowning to check in. Instead, do it early. Before the day begins, ask yourself, how did I sleep last night? Where is my stress level? What is my body telling me? If your baseline is already shaky, you build a gentler day around it. H. Hydrate and nourish. This is your pressure buffer system. On high pressure days, your body burns through energy faster. Skipping meals or living on caffeine causes cortisol spikes, emotional crashes, shaky focus, and irritability. Start your day with protein plus fat plus fiber. This keeps your stress system more stable, even when work isn't. R is for restore rhythm, your nervous system's stability anchor. Instead of pushing nonstop, insert micro breaks. One slow inhale and exhale between emails. A shorter roll before your next meeting. Standing up during a long phone call. These tiny resets keep your body out of fight or flight mode. I. Integrate movement. This is burn off pressure, not energy. Movement detoxifies stress hormones. You don't need a workout, you need interruptions. Walk to refill water. Stretch your wrists. Rotate your ankles. Shake out your hands. Movement breaks pressure buildup. V. Validate your needs, which means no more gaslighting yourself. Saying, this is hard for me today, is emotional maturity. Saying, I need a moment, is leadership. Saying, I'm doing my best, is truth. Validation softens pressure. E. Exhale. When the decomposition you never knew you needed. Most women go straight from work mode into home. I was to say whore mode. No, that's not what I'm trying to say. Most women go straight from work mode into home mode without a transition. That's a nervous system meltdown waiting to happen. Do a car ritual. When you get in, sit. Give yourself 3 slow breaths. Make sure your shoulders down. They're down. They're not up by trying to hit your ears. You unclench your jaw and you tell yourself the day ends here. Okay? This type of ritual rewires overwhelm before you head in. Okay? I want to tell you a deep. Oh, did I tell you about Gina yet? I wrote something. There we go. There's this brain of mine. I wrote something up above that I should have put down below. All right. So we're talking about a woman named Gina. I'm just going to skip what I wrote. Talk about a woman named Gina. And her experience really does kind of highlight what a lot of midlife women feel, but they don't say aloud. She works in a high intensity healthcare environment. Everyone wants everything right now. She was constantly walking into a crisis, a noise, an urgency, and she had decision fatigue. By lunchtime each day, she felt like her brain was shutting down. She'd go into a supply closet, close a door, and just breathe. Not to reset, but to survive. She finally came to me and said, I don't understand how I used to handle this. I feel like I've suddenly become too fragile. But she wasn't fragile, she was overloaded. So we rebuilt her capacity through small strategic shifts. Shift one, real meals instead of panic meals. She stopped grabbing the random snacks and began eating actual nourishment: eggs, hummus, chicken, lentils, chickpeas. Stable blood sugar created more stable emotions. Shift two, we scheduled in micropauses. Instead of stealing breaths in closets, she added one breath between tasks. Just one. This turned her day from a single 12-hour stress event into many small, manageable segments. Shift three, the car ritual. Every day, before walking into her home, she paused and breathed. She released the day before entering the next part of it. So, what changed with her? And within 2 weeks, she said, I feel calmer in chaos than I have in months. And you know what? Her team noticed. Her spouse noticed. She slept better. She laughed more. The pressure didn't change. Everyone still wanted the same things ASAP. But her relationship to pressure did change. And that's what this episode was all about. So we have some Spark action steps this week. Choose one of the five. You can start using micro pauses this week. One slow breath between tasks. You can stabilize your morning. Protein within 60 minutes of awaking. You can honor your limits. Say, I need 10 minutes instead of pushing through. You can use the car ritual, 3 breaths before stepping into your home. Or 5, track pressure patterns. Notice what amplifies your stress and what reduces it. And of course, if you want more support, I've got the Thrive Menopause coaching experience, the menopause appointments, and Unpause, the menopause audit, all for which go on sale half price between Black Friday, and Cyber Monday. All right? And you are not too emotional. You are not too sensitive. You are not losing your edge. You're navigating high pressure environments in a body that deserves support, not silence. This week, give yourself permission to slow down, not because you're incapable, but because you're wise enough to care for your nervous system. Remember, you're not imagining your symptoms. You deserve support, not skepticism. It's okay to ask for what you need and to let go of needing permission to validate your experience. If today's episode resonated with you, I see you, I've been there, and I promise there is a way forward. Don't walk this road alone. You are worthy of healing, connection, and joy. I want to thank you for hanging out with me here on MenoSpark today. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you found this helpful, please share it with a friend, leave a review, and make sure you're subscribed. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Substack for daily menopause insights, holistic tools, and new ways to support your spark. And if no one's told you this today, let me be the first to say it. You are fabulous. Remember, you're not alone on this journey. Until next time, keep that spark alive. You deserve it.